Hello friends, my name is Emile. Welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. Today we're continuing on with Let's Play. This is episode 29, and in today's episode we have to graduate from the point-to-point and the amateur races. We will come back to those once we're level 25, but we can't do any of them at the moment. So we move up to the professional races, which are like just various championships and better versions of the events that we've already done. There's also some one-make races in here. We're going to do the D-Class Championship today. For that we need a D-Class car, which is quite a downgrade from our Corvette of last time, and I'm personally very happy with that because the Corvette sucked. I hate every moment of it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, the Corvette event really didn't treat me well. Anyways, the D-Class car we are going to use is the 2004 Honda Accord Coupe EX because it comes in purple. And also, what other game do you get to drive a Honda Accord Coupe in? Don't answer that. Anyways, yeah. Time for Honda. I will have a quick look. Oh, Azza.
Oh.
You can visual mod the Accord.
We're visual modding the Accord now.
You can't actually see any of the visual mods I'm doing because there's sort of a...
Picked a shit colour.
It's purple!
What is that? Back. Oh, hang on. I go through the rear bumpers again.
Oh my god. Yes, carbon hood.
Carbon.
Go through the rear bumpers again.
I think I saw something that was offensive.
That's just the Forza Motorsport rear bumper.
Oh. How's the normal rear bumper look?
Oh, it looks like that.
The fucking Forza rear bumper has weird things on the back.
I just realised the bumper that I put on it I hate desperately, so I'm going to put this one on instead. We have wings.
Wing.
A tiny little wing. There we go.
We have wings.
Perfect. Although those side skirts look a little bit weird.
The whole car looks a little bit weird.
The Accord Coupe was not the best looking car in the world, it has to be said.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
It's not a very pretty car though, is it? Let's be honest.
At least it comes with a V6.
I guess. Anyways, opens Class D Championship opens cars in Class D. First place receives the Toyota 2000 GT. There's the event restrictions. There's what we're up against. Some fierce...
MX-5 Master Speed.
Yes, the Master Speed. Anyways, we are going to Road Atlanta, Silverstone, New York, and Maple Valley. Yay!
Yay!
All the short circuits.
I wonder if this is an actual championship. Or does this game do like proper championships?
It does. It's just the later one.
Oh, it's actually... Is it in skill order way in its like own thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it says championship. What that actually means is just longer races.
Yep.
Basically.
There's the amateur, the professional, and then there's the championship series.
Oh, and then there's the endurances as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I get it right,
The
point to point, amateur, professional, championship, and then enduro.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to start last place in our mighty Honda Accord. V6 power!
Woo!
This really doesn't feel as fast as that Corvette did.
No shit.
It's quite nice though, because I'm not fighting it off the line. I can just sort of drive.
That Camaro you're gonna love.
Oh.
You say love.
Yeah, I need to find something because I had to use one, like the only other classic muscle car I had for something else, so...
Something else? You mean the fucking Ford Mustang thing?
Oh, don't get me started on the Ford
Not the
Mustang
worst.
event.
He forgot to have a gearbox. Then he forgot to tune the gearbox. Then he tuned the gearbox too much.
You know what I did with for the Mustang event?
Go on.
Stuck a Ford GT engine into the Mach 1.
Yeah, you see, that's what I should have done. I left it stock. I forgot to upgrade the gearbox. I found out I only had a 4-speed that went to 110 miles an hour. Right? Then I put the upgraded gearbox in, and it turns out second gear topped out at 120 on a 5-speed gearbox. Then I went to tune the gearbox and found out that the thumbsticks are completely fucking useless, and using the D-pad doesn't work, and also tuning the gears on this game is just trash.
Yep.
And I ended up with a Ford Mustang that did 22 miles an hour in first gear.
Yep.
And then it would do
Sounds about
40
right.
miles an hour in second gear, about 70 in third gear, 90 in fourth gear, and then did like 170 in
So you
gear
had a rally
5.
car transmission. Congratulations.
Yeah, pretty much, in a Ford Mustang. And then don't even get me started on the Corvette from last episode, because that was just garbage.
Yeah, just don't mention
I made
it.
an 800 horsepower Corvette, because I had to.
It might have been for the better.
Yeah, because Lingdenfelter,
Yeah.
aka the lol I win of cars. Although he didn't win at New York, did he?
Nope.
He got fucked at New York.
He crashed on the first turn, didn't
No,
he?
I crashed him on the first turn.
Yeah, that was a
Oh, okay.
I played a game of extreme slipstreaming because I got pissed off. Do you know how you play extreme
This is-
slipstreaming? You basically bump draft the fuck out the back of his car, and then you sort of have a game to see who's gonna, like, he's gonna brake before you, but how long is it before you let go and brake? It's a fun game.
I just play the game of get in front of him and see if he slides off into the first wall or not.
Well, the problem is Forza 1 AI doesn't really make too many mistakes. Like, they will occasionally, but...
Oh, yes they do.
Do they?
Oh, yes they do. Yes.
I haven't seen them make that many mistakes.
Fucking... There's two places where they fuck up royally.
Go on.
That is the chicane that you're coming up to now,
Mm.
and the first turn, and the first turn at New York.
And these are like the only two places in the game where the AI fucks up.
I seen them royally fuck up at Rio too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had some fun with Rio. I sort of I was trying to see how much bollocks I had to go through that chicane at full whack in the Corvette. I did manage it. It wasn't very nice. I can't tell if this Accord looks shitposty or good. Gotta be honest.
Let's have a hybrid of both. Shit.
I'm surprised you said the colour's shit. I thought you'd like it because it's purple. I've got to be honest, I was going to use the Acura CL and then I saw the fact this came in purple.
Oh.
But if I'm being completely truthful, I've got to use all three of like the weird coupe saloon cars in this.
Well, you've got it.
I've already used the Camry and the Accord, so now I've got to use the CL for something.
Then there's freaking Sunset and fucking Tokyo where they the first like thing where they slow down to like 15,
Oh yeah.
which I don't know why they do that, but they do that.
Which version of the track do they do that in? Is it the infield? Oh.
Yeah, they do that in the infield,
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
and they do that in the chicane in Tokyo.
Can I just point out the Accord is destroying? I am 32 seconds ahead of the Audi TT. Honda Accord power.
Sick.
Power of that V6 coupe. Feel it. Do you remember when LRC said he was going to buy one of these?
No.
Because he said he wanted a daily driver that works and the Echo tried to kill him.
LRC buys like more cars than I have penises.
What penises you've bought, penises attached to you. It's all important
I
questions
don't know where I was intending to go with that.
somewhere. I think it's probably for the best that your fucked up speech decides to stop it. Yeah, probably for the best. Suzuki! We make bot too! We make bots, we make lianas, we make Heise bus bikes! Buy them! Anyways. We win! I think.
Yay.
You get 15 grand. I just want to get to level 25 so I can drive nerds! That's all Scotian's here for, isn't it?
Yeah.
To see the Skyline event, and then, like, that'll be that. Anyways, Azza's favourite track. I put lots of sugar in this coffee. As a result, it should keep me awake.
Oh.
It turns out better than most of my other coffees I make. Like, I either make really good coffee or, like, just sort of, like, averagey, sort of sugary piss coffee. But on a scale of coffees, that's better than usual. It's got a nice frothy taste to it.
Ow, I bit my lip.
Well done. Hold on,
Okay,
is there another Honda Accord in this race? Oh no. There's my Accord's arch nemesis.
What?
The Type R Integra.
Kill.
Haha! Fuck your Type R. Sorry, Boost, you can't win today.
Boost never wins.
I've got a sneaking suspicion if Boost was driving in this game, he'd drive an S14 and it's white, so it makes sense for me to call that S14 Boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how we bullied him this entire fucking recording session.
Oh, he'll never watch our stuff.
Hold on, I need to balance it out. Subscribe to Boost and Ethanol. There you go.
Yeah, subscribe to Boost and Ethanol.
That's his fucking yearly shout out done anyway.
He's a cool man and he gets all the...
No, you're going too far now. We just shout out his
It's
channel.
okay to lie, you know.
Really Very Silly Cars is almost as good as the Hot Lap Classic.
It's a...
It's... Do you know what it
It's a
is?
video series.
Yeah. Really Very Silly Cars, it's like the LSV to my Lucasade. Like...
The fuck is LSV?
Have you not heard of LSV?
No.
Google LSV energy drink. It's like 49p for 2 litres of it. It comes in a grey bottle. I don't know what it tastes like. If I had to guess, not very nice.
That doesn't look very good. But 24 250ml cans, oh, I can't buy them. The picture Amazon has is one can marked as 35p. If you pay less than 90 pence for a can of energy drink, it's going to make you chumble your guts up.
It's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even the stuff that costs a lot of money doesn't particularly taste any good.
Emile, for Christmas I'm buying you 24 cans of LSD.
No, buy me pussy instead, I can use that as a shit post. No, because it's like fucking, like, all energy drinks shit. I tried some like Rockstar at some point and it just tastes like carpet cleaner. I was not happy.
Fair enough.
I can't remember what, it was like a blue can.
Try looking in Home Bargains if you want a can of pussy.
Oh, I don't go to fucking Home Bargains.
Wear a disguise.
I'm not Welsh enough. Or B&M for that matter.
B&M is good if you like.
No,
it.
B&M's proper shit. I
It's
think
good
we've
if you
had
like
this
it
discussion
in
before.
food. Stop.
Do you know why I love having you here?
What?
Do you know why I love having you here?
Why?
Because we just get into the most British of arguments that no one will ever understand if you live in any other country.
Well, I can't say I'd want it any other way, Emile.
Yeah, exactly. I should put you in my Christmas vlog. I
Go.
drive to Spa and back.
Oh no. Spa is like... I have a problem with Spa.
Go on.
The shop itself says low class, but the prices themselves say, fucking hell, that's a rip-off.
I want it to snow again,
I don't.
so I can have a photo shoot with Subaru.
So that I can spin off the road in my car.
Yeah, but like, do you know why you're doing that? Because you don't have all-wheel drive.
No, I don't have a wheel drive.
You need that symmetrical all-wheel drizzle.
No, I don't.
I should have tinted the windows, really, shouldn't I? But, oh well.
What? No, don't tint the windows, because then it'll make you look like you're embarrassed to own your own car.
No, I mean on this. I'm not going to tint my actual windows, Jesus. I hate tinted windows.
But why?
I just do. I don't think they look very nice, and I don't, like... They just harm visibility, that's all they do.
Yeah.
And I like visibility. I like being able to see the cyclist I'm going to reverse into.
I paid money so that my car works worse.
You can't say anything, you like tinted lights.
I'm not gonna install
You
them
said
on
you
my
was going to
car.
smoke the lights.
I said that, then I realised that's fucking retarded.
You can't smoke the lights while you've got black bumpers, because it'll just look like you've got no priorities in life. Like, it'll look like those Corsas that you see driving around that are like... They've only like got a modified front bumper and that's it, and it's just coloured in primer grey, because they haven't been bothered to paint it. Like, the car's got a stock exhaust and everything, it's just got a modified front bumper and that's it. You're like... No. You can't even say that's a project car, it's just shit. Just shit.
Yeah.
And across the line! Anyways. Almost level 24. Sooner we get to level 25 the better, because we can drive nerds. I like driving nerds. That could sound wrong in a few cases, couldn't it? Anyways, New York.
I think my biggest problem with my car right now for modifications is nobody's selling red bumpers for it.
That's why you should get some green ones.
I'm not putting green bumpers on my car.
But for the shitpost.
No.
Buy a car in time for Christmas. What?
That's easy.
What's the problem? It's your heart. LS swap it. LS swap the world, bro.
Renault Clio bumpers 1999. Let's have a look. Oh, that's trim clips. Oh, there's a gold one.
What?
A gold front bumper for my
Oh,
car.
I have a gold front bumper.
But there's a green rear bumper.
Do you know what you should do?
Kill myself.
Apart from that. You should buy the gold bumpers, right?
Yeah.
And then you can just paint a giant picture of Stardust's face on the front of it.
Oh,
do think.
dude,
Hey.
I could buy a genuine Renault Clio 1999 Mark II Phase 1 rear bumper used for £5. It's green and it's free collection in person in Birmingham.
How close are you to Birmingham?
It's about an hour and a bit.
I reckon that's worth it.
But it's green.
Why not?
It's green.
Just cover it in fucking post-it notes and paint the post-it notes red.
I could do that to my current bumper.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah, I could.
No, you can't paint the black plastic. Oh, you could wrap it in post-it notes, yeah, you can do that. But,
You try and fucking stop me.
yeah, you can't actually paint the... That's the whole point of them bumpers, they're supposed to be paint resistant. I'm not joking.
That's a bit gay.
Yeah. Like, I've seen people who, like, try and paint those bumpers, and, like, it wears out in the end, and it just looks really shit.
Yeah.
You could vinyl wrap it.
I'd rather not put any more money into my car than is necessary.
You could wrap it in velvet, like Jeremy's Golf.
Not happening.
Listen, velvet's resistant to magnets, that could be useful.
How?
I don't know, in case you ever get catched by the police and the Top Gear Police Department tries to pull you over. With, what was
No,
it called? The
I'm-
Magnet of Justice.
I'm not a hoodlum.
Are you not a maniac?
No.
Maniac.
Of course, he doesn't drive a
know.
Peugeot.
Yet.
No, I'm never going to drive a Peugeot.
Yo, buy a fucking 106.
I just want you to join this call one day.
Except
It's just
for
like...
106.
I just want you to join this call one day and it's just like, my life's failed. Why has it failed? I've had to buy a Peugeot 307 diesel. I'm noticing
okay.
that a lot recently. People whose lives have fallen apart, they either drive 03 Meganes or Peugeot 307s.
Well, Ludo's fucked.
Wow.
Like, I'm not even joking either. That's like the two cars that I keep seeing quite a lot these days. Like, people are starting to migrate from Mark IV Astras because they're all starting to explode, and then moving into Peugeot 307s. I can see you as a Peugeot 307 man, actually.
I can.
I mean, people here with lives falling apart, they just go and buy Chrysler Concords.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what lawnmower salesmen drive? Or people who want used lawnmowers? I'm trying to drink coffee while driving. It's not really working because I'm in 5th gear at 30.
Nice.
Your car would have stalled by then.
No, it wouldn't.
But this is Forza.
No, Subaru can do 5th gear at 30. It doesn't like it, but it can do it.
Lucky.
No, it's not lucky. Do you know why it's not lucky? Because I decided to run an experiment, right? Because I figured out it can do 5th gear at 30, and it'll actually take it reasonably well. And I was like, I wonder if that'll get the fuel economy up. Right?
No.
Usually it runs out of fuel after... Well, it usually needs a fuel stop after 250 miles. This time round...
That's terrible.
200 miles.
Oh.
So... I think the MPG went from 19 MPG to like 14 if you try and do it in 5th gear.
But that's fucking retarded. Why would you do that?
I fucking love that car. It's just got the worst fuel economy ever. It's like it's
My car's fuel economy like fucking is better than that.
it's a 1.5 with 105 horsepower and it gets like fucking 14 miles to the gallon. It's glorious.
That's you get 2 miles per gallon better than my truck.
Yeah. Bear in mind that's European miles per gallon, which are different to American miles per gallon, and I don't know if that will that be different to Canadian.
We use metric.
I don't know what ours is, because I know American MPG and European are like different. Like they're a little bit out. Like I think if a car like a Fiat 500, for example, if it gets 40 MPG here in America, they'll say it does 34 or something. Oh no, they're Imperial, aren't they? Are they?
My converter, yeah. Hey.
I think they're Imperial units. I don't know. Thing is, Canada's weird.
No shit.
Because, like, Canada... for most of Canada's stuff, you're like, right, it's North American. But for some certain stuff, they kept a lot of the English influence. It's weird. Do you know what I really like, though?
I don't know.
Fucking... 4 of the most major countries in the world, like, are little stopgaps when you think about it. Like, you've got the US and you've got the UK, right? If you want to experience a little bit of the UK, but really like the US, you go to Canada. If you want to experience a bit more UK, but you still like the US, you go to Australia. And if you want to experience UK, you go to the UK. It's fucking great. I bet you any money all those like weird all those weird islands that we own are like little bridge gaps too. Do you know where I want to go? I want to go to the Falklands.
I have converted it.
Go on.
You make just as good as fuel economy as my truck.
Nice. That's very significant.
So your 1.5 Subaru gets as good as gas mileage as a Ford F-150 with a 302. A 5-liter V8. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Subaru, you failed.
Fucking. What? And my truck has the aerodynamics of a brick.
To be fair, so does the Subaru.
Yeah, I mean, the Subaru fucking has way too many grills, so...
But, fucking...
Like, you think about it, a 1.5 only needs, like, a little tiny hole to breathe out of, and it has, like, the entire fucking... Like, there's a million holes in the front end. Like...
And I gotta fucking...
I'm gonna be honest, I think it's 14 mpg. That's if the fuel tank is the size I think it is. Everywhere I've heard quoted it as... How big was the Panda's? 35 litres, and I think the Subaru's is supposed to be like... I think it's supposed to be like a 60-litre tank or something.
I mean, look at that.
On that website that I use for like all my car's figures, because it's the only place on the internet where you can do it, it says it should technically go from 0 to empty in 300... Oh, sorry, go from full to empty in 353 miles.
But you think about it, you get as good as gas mileage as a pickup truck from the 80s.
Well, yeah, the interesting thing though is you don't really, like, I can laugh about it being 19 mpg because haha, it's kind of funny to think of that way. But, you know, I don't know, it might, you know, that you get some of those cars like Audis and stuff, they can like ride on like empty for ages and ages and ages. I don't know if the fuel tank will do that. So it could do more mpg, but I don't know. So I'd just say it's 19. I think it is like 19, to be honest with you.
I seen a thing on Car Throttle where they took like a Honda Civic or something and it got like 100 miles.
Mm.
Nice.
Well, the problem is, if fifth gear doesn't thingy it, I don't know what else I can do to hypermile it. It's strange. Truth be told, like, I'm
Short.
fucking, like, it doesn't bother me because I don't really care about paying for fuel, and I can live with it, and it's fine, but...
All it is just short shifting and not letting it bog.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do with four-wheel drive. Because the problem is it hasn't really got... It doesn't really launch very well. You sort of have to do a full racing launch every fucking time you're at a traffic light, because otherwise it'll just sort of have a second of derp where it tries to kill you.
And then there's my truck, which weighs like 5,100 pounds.
At least you will have a fucking rev gauge.
Yeah. The other thing you got to remember is, to be fair, I don't think my car will weigh that much less than your truck, to be honest with you. How much does your truck weigh?
Between 5,100 and 6,100, I'm not sure. There's no straight answer for it.
Well, it's only an F-150. I don't think they weigh that quite much.
It's usually around 5,000 pounds for the two-wheel drive version, or where I got the four-wheel drive version.
So that'll be like an extra couple £100.
Yeah.
I would have thought being an 88 truck, it might be a bit less. Then again, it needs to carry shit, doesn't it? So I assume it's... What do they say? Built
Yes.
for tough. Bleh. I can't do the silly voices today. I don't know why. My throat's not letting me.
Yep. Yeah, I can.
I can't make fun of the Americans.
Are you lacing hair?
Praise the bald eagle. Eagle. Oh, we're almost done.
Yay!
With the Honda Accord V6
Yay.
Coupe.
Now you can be on to bigger and bigger things.
Yes. Like another Honda. Anyways,
Fuck off.
speaking of cars, we win the 1969 Toyota 2000 GT.
Yay!
It's a car. People like it. I can't say I really care about it that much.
It doesn't look the greatest.
Yeah, it's not like, people love the way it looks. I personally don't really care for it, but there you go. Anyways, Test Drive showed this off, so I may as well show it off. I don't know if I've done this before, but here you go. Here's a screen that you can look at.
Let's have a look at it again.
And you can see rewards and shit, and we are 27.9% of the way through the career, apparently. And
Why did I...
yeah. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to take a look at the C-Class Championship, so join us for that. Until then, farewell.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock says, the Rock